Okay, hey guys. So last week I totally goofed on our team call and forgot to hit record on it. So I just wanted to hop back on and make a recording redoing this call for you guys so that you have not only the slides, but also everything else to go along with it and you really get the full call. So I wanted to chat with you about how we go from goals to reality. So something that's super helpful when we're looking at taking our goals and making them a reality is to work backwards. Think about where you want to be in your business. What's your rank? What's your income goal? What are your big vision goals? The things that you're going to be able to do for your family, provide for your family. The ladies that you want to help. Is it walking the stage at Summit and being recognized for being premier, elite, star diamond, you know, or even is it just hitting emerald or diamond? What is your goal that you are working towards? Where do you really want to be in this business? What's the income you want to be consistently making and bringing in for your family? And then I want you to think about the people who are where you want to be and think about what are they doing on a daily basis. And I don't want you to use this step as, jumping into the comparison trap. I know we all follow these amazing top 10 or elite coaches or whatever, and they're so inspiring, and we love to get inspiration from the things that they share, and they share amazing resources, and that's fantastic. But it can be so easy for us to compare our chapter 1 to their chapter 50 or wherever. When they have worked this business consistently over time to build what they have today, we can't compare ourselves to them. Everybody's journey in this business is entirely unique, even if we're working towards the same goals. So with this step, I really want you to focus on what is it that these people that are where you want to be, what are they doing on a daily basis? What are the things that they're prioritizing? What are they making time for every single day? What are the small daily habits that they have cultivated that have led them to where they are? And then I want you to think about what you're currently doing and what you would or should or could do differently. Are you doing what it takes to get to the next step to where you want to be? I think that this is such a great way to look at taking our goals from just being goals to making them a reality, because we can really work backwards to say, okay, this is where I want to go. This is somebody who's gotten there. They are doing X, Y, and Z. So I need to try to do X, Y, and Z in some fashion to get to where they are. And so it really is a great way for us to evaluate where we are, what we're doing, and how we can tweak our own actions to get us to the next place, to get us to the goal that we are reaching for. And so consistency changes everything with this. Results over time are a direct result of the compound effect. Josh Coates is a huge proponent of saying that you will always reap what you sow. And I think that that's so true. We will reap the benefits of the hard work and the unsexy habits that we put in on the back end to add up over time with the compound effect to incredible results. But it just takes showing up for those daily habits. And the coaches that we look up to and the ones who are experiencing growth are the ones who are showing up every single day. Consistency matters. The people around you see that consistency. And if you've got people who are following along with your journey on social media, even if they haven't been ready to take the leap of faith in the past to dive in with you and work on their health and fitness or start their coaching journey, if they decide that they're ready, who do you think they're going to want to sign up with? The girl who only shows up occasionally, or the girl who they see showing up day in, day out, pushing past every single excuse that you might have and just doing the dang thing? They're going to want to sign up with that girl, not the girl who, she shares here and there. Like, I think maybe she does that health thing. So consistency is so huge, especially with our 4 vitals. Our 4 vitals are connecting, and that's, new conversations, creating relationships with new people, expanding our network, sending out invites, checking in with our challengers and our coaches, being a product of the product. This is so important. Like we're not just up here being like, oh, hey, you know, work out, be healthy, and then we're sitting at home on the couch all the time, binge eating Dominoes, no matter how great that sounds sometimes. So, and there's a time and a place for it, but like being a product of the product is so important because other people need to see that this works. And that just ties right back in with that consistency thing. And then personal and professional development. This is so important, you guys. I know I talk about Josh Coates a lot, but he is always saying that our limiting beliefs are always looking for a story to justify them. So if we have told ourselves over and over and over again, you know, that maybe we're not good enough, or I don't know if I can do that, and we doubt ourselves, that's the narrative that we have told ourselves in our mind and that we have created in our heads. And our limiting beliefs, because of that, will always be seeking validation to prove that that's correct. And personal development helps you to reshape your mind frame and like truly start to see yourself and the opportunities that you have in front of you differently. It is so, so vital to do personal and professional development because it will radically change the way that you do things. And I know that that kind of sounds silly, but trust me, I promise it makes such a huge difference in finding that confidence and in breaking through those limiting beliefs and helping you step into your full potential and everything that you were created to be. And so take those 4 vitals and make them non-negotiable and find a system that you can follow, whether it's a digital system, a paper tracker. I created this Push to Emerald checklist that's kind of based off of what Josh Coates uses for one of his groups. You could also use this if you were pushing to diamond, maybe even try to add in 2 extra days or double it if you're pushing for diamond. But whatever it is, find a system that works for you that you can and will follow and try to be consistent with it. Find that consistency because I promise you that's what's going to help you grow. Work in your pockets. So I know we've all heard power hours, and power hour is a fantastic thing, but I think we can get so in our heads and get this stigma that power hour has to be an hour, but you can squeeze it in different places. So maybe you do your personal development while you're driving in the car on your commute, and then you squeeze in 30 minutes on your lunch break or during your kids' nap time, and then maybe you do another 15 or 30 minutes in the evening or in the morning when you first wake up. Whatever it is, whenever you're going to be able to be productive, squeeze it into those pockets. If you take 15 minutes of a break to shoot back some text messages or reply to some people who talk to you on Instagram, on your stories or whatever, do that. And that's okay. Your power hour does not have to be a set hour, but start with your most important things because your vitals are vital for a reason. They are the lifeblood of your business. And so nothing else works when we're not doing the vitals. And so, you know, if you've got 15 minutes, see if you can shoot out a couple of invites. If you've got 15 minutes, see if you can, you know, share your post for the day and invite people, you know, do a call to action to invite people to your challenge groups or to the coaching opportunity. Check in with your challengers, you know, make sure you got your workout in, listen to that personal development. And don't be afraid of doing a little trial and error and figuring out what works best for you. You know, I am not a morning person, though I'm really trying to change that and get a good morning routine in place. Maybe you don't like mornings and you're not productive in the mornings. You can do it in the evenings if you want to. If you want to give it a try in the mornings and then decide, okay, this absolutely does not work for me, then don't be afraid of doing a little bit of that trial and error. This business should fit in your life. Your life should not run around the business should run around your life. Because most of us sign up to do, you know, some kind of side job or side hustle or whatever because we're seeking some kind of freedom in our life, whether it's financial freedom, time freedom, whatever it may be. And you negate that if you totally take away all of your freedom in this business. So just find something that works for you and work it in your pockets, girl. It doesn't have to be one solid hour, but if you've got an hour, that's even better. Block it off in your calendar, make it happen. And then dare to dream big. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're already right. If you have told yourself that you can't hit diamond, or it's too hard to hit premier, or whatever goal it is that you're pushing for, if you are telling yourself that you can't, you are right. You can't and you won't. But if you tell yourself that you can hit diamond and that you can be a premier leader, whatever it is that you want to be, you can make $200 a week, you can make $1,000 a month, whatever your goal is. If you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. Your mindset is so important, and this goes back to that whole personal and professional development thing. We have got to retrain our minds to believe that we are as capable as we truly are. If you never dare to dream of more, you will inevitably settle for less. So push past your limiting beliefs, silence your inner mean girl, and step into all that you were called and created to be. Anybody can be successful in this business if you are willing to show up and never give up. Every single woman on this team is so incredible. And I know that because I've gotten to talk to all of you personally and gotten to know you. And let me just say from the bottom of my heart that you are all far too smart, far too capable, far too incredible, called, equipped, and amazing to be the only thing that's standing in your way from hitting your goals. So dare to dream bigger and dare to believe that you can reach more. You can do more. You don't have to settle for less. You get to design your life by the small habits that you do every single day. And so the last thing on here is some homework for you guys. And I don't normally add homework at the end of our team calls, so this is an exception and something that's a little bit extra special. And I truly want all of you to sit down and answer these questions, whether you just answer them and write them down for yourselves, or if you want to send them over to me for some extra accountability. I want you to answer these, and I want you to get super honest with yourself. If failure was off the table, what goals would you achieve in this business? And take it a step further too. What goals would you achieve by the end of this year? You guys, we have like 100 days left in 2020. If failure was off the table, because it is, what goals do you want to achieve this year? What goals do you want to achieve in the long term in this business? Who are the people who will be affected by you reaching or not going for your goals? You know, for me, my husband's affected. Our future children are affected, you know, when I don't give it my all to chase these goals and these dreams that are in my heart, because those goals and those dreams include financial freedom and security for us and choices and not having to stress and worry all the time, and being able to give Garrett and our kids, you know, everything that we want to be able to give them in life. And so who are the people who are affected by you not reaching your goals or by reaching your goals? And be honest, rate yourself on how you've been working your business. What do you think you need to do differently? All of us have things that we could improve on in our business. All of us have things that we could be better at or that we could do differently. And so this is just an opportunity for you to truly evaluate yourself. I know that there are things that I need to work on, and that I'm always working on bettering myself and trying to be the best coach and the best leader and the best mentor that I can. And, you know, so we all have things that we can improve on. And I just want you to be honest on that. And then what can I do to help you reach those goals? And even if you don't share all of the rest of them with me, let me know, how can I continue to help you? How can I serve you better as your coach, as your friend, as your teammate in this business and in this life? How can I help you reach your goals and your dreams? And how can I serve you? So I'm super excited to hear the answer to that question and all of the other ones if you are open to sharing them with me. But please feel free to reach out if you have any questions on any of this. And I hope y'all have a fantastic day, evening, whenever you happen to be listening to this. Bye, y'all.